Donk's going to take up position in lower tunnels here. Expecting some action. While Zontix puts a smoke down in front of the pack. Oh, man, that pops the perfect timing. And he delivers!
Clean.
Clean last kill from Zontix. No chance for Liquid. Best 2 out of 3.
Those are hard flicks as well. It's directly vertical ones. So, I think the very, very impressive part about Donk this year, like the most impressive stat is he's still on a 0.93 KPR on the year. Like that is, like, I don't know, in terms of best years ever, especially because he's rifling. Most oppers, I don't even know. I think in the first half of the year, he had like a 1.0, which I don't think that's ever happened in history. So, could have to just reflect on Nico's stats, maybe.
Another missmoke.
I mean, even at Pro League, his stats weren't amazing, but I didn't really look at him and doubt him that much. I thought he was doing pretty damn well, but the team was just falling apart.
Yeah, Katowice felt like it had a little bit of destiny sprinkled into it with the hype of him arriving a little late and whatnot. It's not quite the same time, but it's still Donk. You know, it is still Donk. Easy pickups for him with the FAMAS. JKS actually coming through with the Tech 9 frags, not bad. Car player doing a bit of a dance here versus Zontix. We go down 1v1. JKS with bomb with MP9 and Kevlar.
Ooh.
Zontix makes sound as he falls down off box, and JKS is going to waste no time going in for the plant.
A jump up would have been a great play. We got an MP9 here for JKS.
This is winnable for the Aussie. Cold-blooded JKS. Oh, blindsided as Zontix kind of plays around with the timing there, makes the audio painting of an A site on Vertigo. But, back to reality, where Zontix is, again, going to keep it clean, tapping away into Yakinder as the magazine went low. It's 2.5 as Donk comes through to close that one out.
So, very hard to get a read on this team.
But always fun to watch.
Always fun to watch.
Zontix goes down. Oh, caught with nades out, Donk. Caught with nades out. Can't shoot straight when the grenades are in hand, and that's going to turn into a bomb plant here for Liquid, looking like a good post plant for their first round win. You catch Zontix with the op, and then Donk slipping. It's a rare occurrence when he doesn't get a chance to shoot back. Take him while you can. Naf pounces on the opportunity, and we get Liquid's first one on the board. Chance at further damage here too. JKS presses out of the site, twists from top mid, gets active. How many players hang on? That op is still valuable, and out there on the field, Shiro will be uncontested, so all's good. And maybe even an upgrade for Magix to get going, both on Long and Cat.
No flash.
Ultimate peeks in dry, and Shiro's well posted, but it's an instant headshot out of Naf as an answer. And now that pulled back position from Magix, he'll hang on to Goose instead. Donk looking for the heads. He stopped Yakindar, and Magix tries to get active as Donk turns around to deal with Logs. Oh, no op needed. The rifles, Donk and Chopper, to come up from the retake. We've got one player on site, two of them out here on elbow with pistols. Clearly not ideal, and yet Twist is still able to put forth the second frag. He hits another headshot. Ultimate leans back with the Desert Eagle and gets cleaned out by Donk, who's got the kit, he's got the clothes. Fast challenge.
What?
Lose those
single scope flick.
Kinds of shots.
That's disgusting. That is disgusting.
That is very quickly becoming Ultimate's bread and butter, but he will still die to Donk.
Of course he will.
Twist is pretty quick with these trade frags. We saw it back on ramp with the P250, this time rifling from top mid. And now we go Team Liquid 4v3 advantage. But that doesn't mean Chopper's going to shy away from an engagement. Eats the flashbang. Door peek comes wide. They're hoping that the overstep into Magix's crosshair comes forward, but it's not the case.
Yeah. Did they misread it? I mean, did they see one boosted up as well? That's the question. Because I think Yakinder saw one walking away.
But look at the swing. Twists again. Fast trade frags. Magix, okay. Not ready for the lower fight. JKS comes in with the double. That's a piece of the puzzle they didn't take into consideration.
Yeah. Okay, not bad. Especially if it's going to be something off of Cat, but it looks like a mid-B adjustment is in place. The lineup is beautiful, though, from Chopper. And he fights for control. Ultimate misses.
Gets back into the cover, can reload that M4. It's man advantage for Spirit. And it's utility that's soon going to start
And
to
Magic's
fade.
coming here for Yakinder. Yakinder's low. Oh, they're jumping underneath them. Yakinder's going above.
JKS taking damage here inside of the B site. They attempt to get in, but it's Donk on top boxes to deny. We do have a bomb plant going down over towards A. Yakinder has found his opening. This ruse inside of B to keep hands busy and to keep players out of position. Can Ultimate deliver? It's 28 health, and it's looking like 3 players, no, 2, coming his way. Fast reroute from Shiro towards long missed shot out of Ultimate. Yakinder 0 kills so far this map, and Shiro looking for the blind side, taken down. Clean headshot from the Latvian. And as he repositions around the side, Donk is on that bomb. Someone's got to pull him off it.
Are you serious?
All the way through the 5-second stick, and he clears Naf off it.
He's not worried?
Gives him a free one. Now he's got fire at his feet, but a little sanctuary behind the door until Naf wide swings in with the opening. Man advantage for Liquid, pressure on both ends, and yet the players in sight hold strong. We've still got Chopper in position, dishing out damage, dropping the bomb, and giving Zontix a chance to hold off Cross 1v3. Late mid-hit from Ultimate will eventually come through in this equation, but he opts to go Cat instead. Could scoop up that bomb, add himself to the site, and make sure that Liquid are in a better place to trade. Zontix hears it all going down. 10 to the clock. No Hail Mary will get Naf off this bomb plant, and Zontix didn't take it as a chance to leave, so can he pull this off with the kit now spotted or not? They're on high alert, and they'll go into the peak. Zontix can make nothing of it, and
Okay.
Team Liquid nab a third.
Yeah, that's that was pretty good. I mean, the way they...
Oof. Just pistols, huh?
Yeah, there should be no chance that Spirit win this round.
Cheeky 5-7 headshot.
0 chance.
Say it with your chest.
0 chance that Spirit win this round. None.
Because it's just pistols, Wanders. That's what you said.
That's right. Donk did just upgrade into an AK, whatever.
How big of a chance?
0.
Okay.
2 Canadians and Ultimate still alive.
Smoke makes it a little awkward, but you know, threat of the car player considering it is just pistols. Gotta make sure you check all those cheeky corners. A peek from sight would never go well because it's just pistols.
Pistols.
And yet that looming threat of a defender on the bomb site. AK set up towards Gandalf. That's Donk. Ooh, this setup. Ooh, this setup's looking nasty. Molotov will burn a player out of position, so that pistol has to swing, but it sets up Donk, who once upon a time had just a pistol. Now he's swinging with the AK.
Time.
10 to the clock, bomb's got to get scooped up. Naf does pick this up. Chopper's low HP. Utility for the bomb plant. Missed off shot. Chopper's pistol. And Donk here to close it. Spirit, 7-3. Time Spirit taking over mid, getting up into that A site. Fully expecting this commitment from Liquid, and down goes the one other piece. 4-member hit on long, 4-player defense, but Donk gets caught in transition. Thinking maybe he was covered by the smoke, we go 2 kills back and forth. Zontix jumping damage, plant is in, but he still gets that frag, continues to hop up and down as his teammates swoop forward. Team Liquid get their plant off.
We have an overall okay buy. We're not going to get the op and ultimate. Shiro, he's good for a jump shot.
Pulls out man advantage in the opening seconds. And Team Liquid having to limp forward in the final round of their T side.
Basically, the only idea here was for Nafly to go blue bin to keep them on long for as long as possible so they could go for a B exec. Just something really simple, but they can't pull that player now, and they don't have the man advantage. I don't know if they still continue with this, but they don't have much utility to do other things. They're waiting a long time.
It goes out. Oh, that nade is hefty, but they still get the entry, and they double down. Twist's trade frags have been kept clean. Unfortunately, he is down to a measly 17 health. Yakinder's gonna have to try to move this one forward. That's the bomb on site at least. Chopper queued up for the window fight. Nobody coming tunnels, but Twist doesn't know this. Here's the attack off of the flash. Yakinder gets his first, but he loses support. There's a second from Yakinder. Can he clutch? Looking for his fifth of the map, and no! The pistol duel picked up by Shiro. Another retake needed. Of Team Liquid, CT side inbound. Uh-oh, pop up from the car now. You are locked in. You got nowhere to run, folks. At least they burned the molly. Naf destined for death nonetheless. As we get Yakinder into the bomb site, looking for a fight at a distance. They are creeping along that wall, so getting ever closer. Oh,
dude, he wasn't even done peeking yet.
Right, perfect. Flash just enough to get Yakinder kind of off the position. Donk slips through with the entry, trying to set up the bomb plant with man advantage.
Chopper's going back to catch ultimate. Well, let's push him out of the I mean, he knows there's one guy with barely any health on the other side of the door. Bomb surely gets planted in a second. Very difficult position now. It wasn't hard already.
99 damage, Dink. What can Ultimate really get done at this point? Nothing looking good. JKS gets the trade frag to Twists. He has to extend into elbow in that moment, and Ultimate's managed to at least come join forces, right? Pull a crosshair off position. Oh, maybe give JKS a better chance, but it's all too... He's trying to keep up to Donk and Zontix at the moment, so he's definitely got something to be shouting about. Ultimate's one single scout kill. As the rifle exchanges hands and Twists is now at bat. Spirit just hoping somebody oversteps. It will indeed happen, right? Getting a man advantage off of just waiting around, kind of forcing Liquid's hand to attack on some side. Soon to be both ends. A couple of MP9s queued up here. Donk's ready for the engagements. And the trades are good for Magix, just in case. Bomb can go up catwalk, A-plant comes through, and Spirit are on a fast track to a Dust 2 win tonight.
Yeah, it's like, what are we seeing? A clinic, right? We don't have anybody positive even from Liquid. We have basically everything going right for Spirit.
Naf's got an op up in his face in a moment, and right now there's more attention towards mid, so that smoke's beyond the two. Yeah, Shiro locked in for that fight. Ahead of his expectations, Naf gets blindsided, and then Donk just simply doesn't miss. Shiro even hits his. The follow-up onto Yakinder to topple him by 3/4 of his health. And with a late top mid play, I mean, Liquid just feels so boxed in at the moment. They're gonna try to charge down bomb. Donk is having none of this. Goes 23-9 so far. Multi-fragging every step of this T side as needed. And a totally lopsided 13-3 queued up. Man, oh man, Team Spirit stepping forward here in Copenhagen as yet another potential tournament favorite. And smashing Liquid's hopes of tapping back into the promise they showed in Cologne. Yakinder, massive ask of him, nothing to be found. 5 players survive, and Team Spirit with a...
We saw last map.
Well, go back to Cologne when they got eliminated. He took a lot of that responsibility onto himself, right? So here's him clearly showing what he can do in the downtime when he's free to speak. But Halley can't do much about this. Headshots come out from Team Liquid. They go up 5v3. Bomb plant back site, no challenge from Naf as he just lets players get into position. It's going to be the double mini peek in a second. Zontix potentially there to stop it.
They're going to push this.
Yeah, they're going to attack into it. Now the bomb is still planted back site for Heaven. Magix hits the jumping Glock headshot and they do clear out the site.
Okay.
All's good. That's a little set of Aussie dual Beretta frags. And a self to the mix when needed, but still holding on towards ramp. Twist is still a little bit removed as he sits back garage, just in case there was some kind of secret double back towards main. You know,
too many players upstairs with
Yeah.
like the amount of space that's been taken over.
but it is just pistols, so you think maybe the SMGs could still just hold off. We'll see. Smoke on site to cover plant. Good Molotov to unravel that deep position, but Naf comes in. He puts 2 frags up to the board. They sweep away everyone.
Okay, nice, nice, nice.
But it's a bomb plant for Spirit nonetheless.
Yeah.
Still. Dinky that incendiary looks, man.
Uh-oh.
It's not going to stop
That's
him.
the
He's
upranker.
outside.
Oh,
and all
that's
of a
both
sudden,
uprankers.
Gets hit hard, but while that smoke's exposed, at least Ultimate connects, but it's just the pistols. Team Spirit come barreling into the A site, bombarding main, and trying to take this to close out on Yakinder. Ooh. Incendiaries on Silo, but not on Hut. No nades to stop the Hut rush. You can't do that.
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
No, not versus Pistol.
You know it's Pistols up next. And this is, you know, majority no Kevlar. Just a few measly Pistols added into the mix, and it's just tenacity. A little gusto for Team Spirit to get their first round, and now walking away. Grenade that's chipped away at his HP. One friendly, two enemy. Oh, and he's going back in. There are so many players there. He does pick up Zontix, but so many players.
Oh, he got both.
Magix gets that instant kill on Naf to follow suit. That is a compromised lower sight if they want it.
I mean, surely they go, because unless there's a secret rotation, they got two in the ramp. They know it's probably going to be light here, but Chopper, he could try to wrap in a mini. No, he's smartly going down secret behind Yakinder.
Magix can just keep this op locked in on flank. Yakindar
Yakinder's
announces
just gonna die
himself.
soon.
There's already deep control here for Team Spirit. They're going to keep crawling down into his back. Yakinder's not going to get anything, surely. Yeah, and that's a B site wide open for the taking. JKS won't push his luck. He'll go and save. And Team Spirit punishing that op of ultimate. If he had gotten that first shot, the first one for free, there's no way he sticks around, can sit back comfortably ramp, and we're talking a liquid 5v4. But you miss, you feel like you got to make it happen, and it ends up costing you Nafly too.
And it could have been okay if Magix didn't hit such a crazy second frag, but you're right. I just realized that Zeus is sort of like an op for children.
Okay, sure. Yeah, don't give children Zeus's, though.
Oh, we're going to find out if they're talented or not.
Ooh. What's happening there?
Hold on. That's nothing small. 3v5. Three good guns here for Liquid. One dropped outside that could be upgraded.
Good dink. Oh, yes! Yes, indeed!
Oh, money.
Those are the rifles that Liquid had to go to work with, and each of them twist.
But the CTs aren't moving outside. They're not reclaiming anything. They're just sitting around waiting, so it's got to be a hold.
Here it get closer, 30 to the clock, nothing from Twist. Snap response, he gets himself two. He's got enough for a third.
Oh.
What do you know? And back into the cover with the Opera compromised, no teammates to help out Shiro. Twist doesn't get his, but Naf.
Duo tank.
Ultimate, yeah, he's got the right idea. And he's gonna hit the shot. There we go. No missed opportunity for Ultimate, but we go back and forth outside as Chopper finds the trade frag. Nade nearly exposing Shiro, but he'll cross right after. Upgrade to the AK. Or not. He's gonna keep it sneaky. Now they don't know. Would have been too obvious if that AK disappeared. We've got a lot of players still sat on that A site. He left that there. Leaves the bait and gets Ultimate to go down lower, but Ultimate, will he be ready for this deep of a position? Seemingly clearing it. The possibility of control and the quick scope to the gut of Shiro sits him down.
Such a game-changing kill right there. Not only does he take over secret control, slows down the rest of the round, but there's two players back outside lobby, no map control whatsoever, looking for something to do. I mean, Ultimate's actually getting followed here, and oh, that's a nice kill.
Yoy.
Chopper can still walk through, but I guess there's nothing else for Ultimate to watch. So.
Ooh, bomb plant?
Okay, and it's actually going to be a bomb plant.
Maybe.
I think.
Ramp peak. Yeah, he's got it down. Hey, listen, that's money in the back pocket. You take one.
Thing is that's interesting is that he'll keep re-peeking. He's very comfortable with it, and it works out.
His confidence doesn't get stunted. Ay, 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 a twist.
Wow. Cooked to perfection. Stays alive.
Nothing like a good char.
Female bacon.
4 HP. Oh, and the perfect amount of
Save.
cover with that 4 HP to make sure that the op doesn't get lost. Financially speaking, very good round for Team Liquid. Should be able to close this one out with no further problems.
Congratulations to Team Liquid for winning TI, Connor.
Oh, yes. Your friend Blitz, he still coaches them, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah?
American coach.
Hell yeah. Good for Blitz.
So, and they've been at it for a while now.
Ultimate joins Liquid, and then they win the International. That can't be a coincidence. And these are two organizations, in fact, that have both won an International in Dota. Nif, at Secret, though, Naf may have his hands full. 3 players ready to peek. He just walks away. But as he comes back, yeah, he just walks away. He returns to the same angle. 3 players in your face.
Yeah, but why did he walk away?
Yeah, I know. Uncertainty. JKS looking to recover here. Magic's not able to trade from on top of this.
Not bad.
And now we hear stomping down beneath him.
At all that he's here.
Oh! He waits and doesn't get the double.
Wow.
Ultimate scouring down lower, but Donk hits him with the blind side, and we go man advantage Spirit in the post plant.
This round's a little weird.
Felt like it could have gone either way. Feels like it could still. It's low health for the remnants of Liquid, but they're looking to come into this bomb site disjointed.
I wish they were closer to the action. It's the HP, I think, is pulling them away.
Yeah, it gives his position away with the Molotov, too.
They're sticking around a little bit, but
Health advantage here for Spirit. Time advantage also playing into Spirit's hands. Yakinder's got to get this going. Both CTs with Gits. He hits the headshot, but into the corner goes Shiro, and he can play bomb. He swings,
There's no time.
And that's fine. No time. Spirit's third.
wow. Okay, that's a little crazy that round, but the only reason I'm wondering what Nafly was walking... Dota Liquid International.
Ooh, baby. Ultimate actually gets that kill, but as JKS empties the magazine, he can't stop the hut play. Luckily, Ultimate gets another through the smoke.
Okay.
What does he actually see there? Because that's crazy.
Oh, it might have been a
Been
smoke
open.
that was blown open while he was facing hut. I think he caught it.
I hope so.
Something like that.
That would make sense. Either way, that like rambunctious hut hit.
There's no one in ramp at the moment. And
Also, the way JKS just empties his magazine, he had to be confident that someone else had that hut cover. It is indeed Twists with 1. Ultimate takes down 2. And they're not falling victim to another fast A hit like that. Okay, you got away with it once on the pistols. Fool me, get fooled again. Kinder very much locked in, but yeah, he'll find his kill. On the back turned of Shiro, Chopper 1 and done, and it's an 8th. Team. Hello. Ooh.
goodbye. And that's Chopper on a fast cross. They're gonna, so, okay.
Again, huh?
That worked.
Damn you, Magics. Devilish little hut swing. Fake plant once from Donk. Oh, it gets Twist to bite on sight, and because Donk doesn't plant, he's good for the trade. Now they're putting themselves in a 4v2 post plant, so all things considered, 4 terrorist round wins, assuming they close this post plant.
It's kind of okay. Lots comes down to the pistol.
Kind of okay, could be worse.
Yeah, and then maybe we see about Zontix on CT side. That's the other question.
Yeah, we had Stiko and Freya talking about his play on ramp on the CT side, but we just haven't really seen him get to hold it down just yet, so we'll see if he fares better on the defense. Nafly, a little bit labored, gets away with the Beretta frag. Next player's low. Time's got to be fast. He has to charge. He's got to charge in right now. Stick that defuse. Get on top of it. Insta-kill. Not going to happen. Not allowed to happen. Time decides this one. Chopper locks in their 4th.
Saw some moments. Liquid have to lock in here for this pistol. So important that they win this. But there's a secret flank coming in. Did it get shut down? Yeah, it did. Yakinder finds Donk. His other half, and Twist will take one out of heaven.
Shiro cleared off the AC. Zontix is still sitting at 16.8 ADR. 2 assists, 0 kills. Died every round of the first half. Chopper just got owned.
Oh, the kills keep coming back.
There we go. Finally something back here for the favor of Spirit.
Is Zontix still looking for his first?
Yeah, if you can get up into heaven, but that's the thing, you're going to just get stuffed on the ladder, surely. Unless Magic's, if he had won that duel, then Zontix can come into the A play, try to get something done from the heavens.
Yeah, you kind of need that. And no, 0-13 here for Zontix.
Made a mistake.
Goes forward through it anyway.
And loses the
nice
duel.
shots, nice shots.
You know, Zontix is going to end up stealing the bad spotlight with his 0 kills at the moment, but Donk has also left a lot to be desired throughout the first half entirely. We saw his frustrations coming through.
It's getting kills at the end, but still only 6. Only 6. Zontix could be a key player in this round, especially with it coming towards him. He's got the best gun so far that he could ask for. Looking for his first frag. Should be time.
Yes. First one's the hardest. Second one's easy, but the third is too much to ask. Naf survives on 70 health. Chopper gets spotted. Oh, Naf knows he's alone down here now.
Ooh.
Magix is still unaccounted for.
They're trying to jump on this.
Chopper's fast, but Naf has smoke. And that smoke allows a fast reposition.
So close.
Expecting the double doors peek. There's both CTs confirmed. Good damage out of Naf. He hangs on a little longer. Oh, but they both got cleared. Magix doubles back for Vent. And Spirit will defuse for round win number 5.
If he can have a positive kill Matrix versus that guy, then he's on to something for sure. Lots spotted outside with that kill.
Yep.
Worth more than just a 1 frag itself.
So a lot of bullets whizzing back and forth.
And some noise being made. They don't think there's anybody big garage right now, so. Gave away a couple of footsteps. Donk will throw this information down to Zontix and lower.
Thing is too, right, with the smokes outside of Heaven and outside of Main, they're thinking no one spots it. Oh, but we still have Donk collecting all that info and an additional kill. But they do find Zontix after he gets his 1. Bomb plant to be uncontested.
This is a winnable position here for Liquid, and with the way that they've been playing, they could win this 2v3. It'll take a good tag team here from Ultimate and Yakinder.
It's weird. Bomb plant middle front sight. I mean, Ultimate is going to be full exposed to this angle when the door swings. He's going to have to just turn around and take this fight now. He has no other option. He's got support from inside sight. They lock this in. 2 players down, but the third.
What?
All Donk, baby. 3 kills to his name. 1v2 to the scoreboard. No cover. No chance to get into a corner. No chance to reposition. And Donk absolutely feasts. Shiro very quickly into the feed for round 17.
Exactly what they were looking for here off this round. Full-on ramp hit.
Zontix gives them more space, and Magix welcomes the walkout of Hut.
Yeah, they just tried something right there, it looks like.
When were we supposed to take that screenshot? What was the score?
Last round, I think. Should say 2 rounds ago.
2 rounds ago. We went from 10-4 to 10-5.
Yeah.
This one's not done just yet. That bomb could certainly still go down. Chopper's got an incendiary to at least soften him up with the FAMAS spray. Oh, yeah, he died. Sorry, that was JKS. Just gets touched ever so slightly by the fire. Ooh, a leg scene, and Ultimate hits the headshot off the rifle. Then we got the Heaven attack. That's Naf with 1, and as he sits back sight, he gets cleared out. Both sides of the site get traded out effectively, and it's who else that
10 kills. He would love some players on Tech 9's. What?
Oh! Hold on. Ultimate gets the trade frag. Shiro scouring sight. Beautiful headshot as Ultimate tries to get his hands on the rifle. They put the bomb down. Getting off sight, grabbing that AK, serving to be an issue. It does find itself into Naf's possession. He is 20-8. Shining star of Liquid at the moment in this post plant. And they get closer towards ramp. They don't fall back, they push forward, and Naf can only do the 1.
Yeah,
so many bodies there for Spirit. Good trade train forward, and sure enough, another round win.
Yeah. Donk's got to work on that molly. Okay, doesn't matter, I guess.
Yeah, what were you saying? What were you saying, old man?
I forgot an AK too.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Screw
you know what?
util.
Yeah, don't throw any util. Why should he? Waste of talent.
It's a Spirit with 4 consecutive rounds by way of defuse. I bring that up because they're about to be on fire, much like Liquid were in the middle of their CT side, now suddenly bursting out from Hut. Oh, but no entries. A lot of positioning, but no frag on Magix. Ultimate dealing with the rotators. JKS connects to the headshot. Magix still alive and kicking, and waiting for Shiro to come and support as he looks to climb up from the vent.
Yeah.
Tapping away, Magix maintains all this control, and then Shiro gets his. That is
crazy.
Magix as the anchor.
It's incredible. That was like top quality in terms of like.
And Magic's could very well, especially when you just posted such a heavy hold from backside.
There it is.
Now you get to just lock things in from top. Yeah, Rafters.
Oh,
that's the demise of
going.
Yakindar. Donk
Swing.
comes through with impact.
Yeah.
We get the ultimate Deagle right back, but Shiro's here to clean up shop, and better than Team Liquid. In his support, it's Magic still back on site. Zontix could topple them here, but no. Yakindar just slams him up close with the AK. Donk's not far off. Gets out of the threat, but down to 29 health. All the while, Twist starts to activate towards Secret. Is there a lower rotate? Yes. Shiro's off is posted. And we've also got Magic's down towards Decon door. Shadow advantage here for Shiro, but he doesn't have anything to shoot at. He waits for the second target and strikes him down.
Oh my god, Twist.
Twist doesn't capitalize. Shiro now stuck between what's left of this lower hit.
They have 10 seconds. They need to get on the plant.
Ultimate finds Donk on the flank. JKS goes for the kill, but then Chopper still is here fast enough to deal with Twist. No support, hands busy on plant. Ultimate has to cover, will do so, and Liquid bring it down. The map, Magic starts to climb up on top of Hut.
Oh, this nade could be huge.
Yep, just as they start to move forward, good amount of damage there. JKS half his health gone. Magic's one and done. We've got Shiro in the back of the site. We still got top Hut held. 15 seconds, they go down lower, and sure enough, held off by Chopper.
Oh.
Twist's got to scoop the bomb back up, heads upper, and gets denied. Back and forth. It's frantic, it's frazzled, and it gets shut down. Spirit tie again.
Wow, man, they tie again at 11-11. That's a massive round out of Spirit, and this is Twist, who had no idea what was happening upstairs because he was the guy in Secret coming in from lower.
This T-Half just pistol and conversions. Now Ultimate gets the entry. You know how many times we've had that wall of smokes with Twists just kind of creeping? This is a very stark contrast. Ultimate straight up duel for the opening.
I love a call like this, especially in round 23. It takes a lot of bravado.
And you best Donk. You kind of unleash the best player with the off. He's got his trusty gun.
Oh, Zontix, that's his 6th and 7th kill.
Oh my god, you thought ramp was compromised?
Oh, Zontix gonna go ahead and flank right here on this HP.
Oh boy. Okay, man advantage lost.
Yeah.
You already had lobby control with the second player in there, right? Chopper's deep on Decon.
That's a whole kit of utility and everything off the round.
Well, he gets 2 kills. He's feeling it.
But the round is still very much alive here for Liquid.
But we get into those really awkward, classic nuke mid-round moments. Uncertainty on both ends.
They're going to take it upstairs. I mean, I think there's a question as to whether or not they drop the vent if they see things.
Does he get the timing? No, they're already through main. Chopper just missed it. Magix has to go back. He's got to be him. 20 to the clock. The cross, they line up, but the pre-fire just gets him off the angle. That alone is enough to guarantee the plant. Here comes Shiro versus Ultimate. Missed shots, both sides. Oh. Ultimate picks up the slack, turns it over towards Squeaky, and Chopper gets smoked off on the approach. Liquid looking to lock in that 12, and Ultimate is going to be the difference maker. They unleash him. They allow for him to make first contact outside versus Donk fast, and from there he just keeps rolling.
Yeah, such a great round from Roland.
Putting Ultimate to the forefront. Yo, he's zoned in, and Donk goes down,
kill.
but there's 2 layers. Zontix trying to make up for it. At the moment, that's Chopper pressure towards ramp. He's alone with a 5-7. He still gets one. And then the M4 peaks. Zontix again! What? Again, he goes in with the multi-frag.
It's 10.
Doubling his kills in the last 2 rounds and potentially extending play into OT. Naf has been lights out all map long, but Shiro so pressed up against it. Oh, Naf! He gets the headshot, and the shotgun falls back. They've got bomb control over towards ramp.
Surely they don't blow this. There should be no way. As Nafly realizes with a minute, he can be his maximum amount of creative. He's created a pretty good timing here. They don't seem to have any idea where he could be coming from.
Oh, Naf.
And they haven't pushed the ramp itself.
And, like, they're busy, right? Like, they've got ideas. They're clearly putting things in place. This isn't one of those moments where they're super well aware.
Naf's had a great map so far.
Can he get both, though? Or is the trade there? He comes up. He's going to spot top box, surely. Oh, it's a matter of inches. And as he creeps out, he gets the first. Oh! Nasty ass Naf with the B to ramp clutch. Just
Nasty ass Naf indeed. Oh my lord, what a clutch to keep Liquid in this series versus Spirit. Just an incredible read on that situation, right? We could clearly see Spirit had no idea that he was going to do the full rotation down through lower, through the B-bomb site, back up the ramp. Incredibly well played. And this is why we look at this guy behind us. Such an experienced veteran of the game, and that knowledge coming in when he needs it most.
And that will be only possible in CS2. In CSGO, you would have heard that door. You would have heard that door smash or glass smash on B side. In CS2, the sounds are a little bit different, and of course, he took it to his advantage and managed to flank basically both of the players during the setup.
But talk about a crazy map, right? We're talking about, you know, Liquid obviously having the advantage coming out of the first half, getting 8 rounds on their CT side, but I was almost sold on this Spirit comeback, getting 6 rounds in a row on the second half too. I think Ultimate, we have to give props to him. He was really keeping Liquid in it when, you know, these rounds were getting close, but I'm just so stunned how Naf managed to close that one out. That was beautiful.
You have to see as well the change of the approach for Liquid towards the end of the half, where they managed to squeeze last 3 rounds in, actually, where they were always putting that smoke wall outside, and Donk and Spirit in general were really good at punishing that, and they were breaking the smoke, killing people, but then Ultimate said, no more walls, we're gonna just whip up an AWP, and we're gonna dry peek outside. He got 2 entry kills on Donk, most influential player, obviously, and well, it just happens to be the most important rounds in the half, and they managed to get over the line eventually.
And that's kind of why I thought that this one was going to OT, right? Because we saw that exchange outside. I mean, you even called it, right? When the AWP was down on Ultimate, it was like, okay, I think this round is over. He's just been so instrumental in terms of getting that impact. Somebody else, we have to go back to the first half to kind of see most of his impact there. Yakinda, we can see, you know, he's not been feeling the most well outside of the server. He's a little bit under the weather, but he didn't let that impact his game at all here on Nuke. He had so much impact, particularly on that first half.
Absolutely respect. I mean, the way that he's putting up these numbers, and especially on Nuke, where his opponent outside is going to be Donk most of the time. He basically had his number whole first half. I think he had at one point reverse score of Donk, which was like 9-8. I mean 2-9, and it was just beautiful to see how he's able to play despite him feeling a little bit off.
Yeah, and it's been great to see him, you know, stepping up, particularly in those openers as well, getting the aggression going. Okay, this is where we go from the good to, I'm just going to skip the bad, the ugly of the first half. This isn't to dunk on Zontix, but my God, just so many unlucky timings, right? Obviously, there were situations where he could have played things better. He didn't get any kills in the first half. He came out with 0, nada, zilch, which is kind of crazy when you look at a guy like this and what he was able to deliver on the first map. But there were many situations where, you know, he was getting kind of screwed through smokes, some unlucky timings as well. But overall, we wanted to see more from Zontix.
You can see it right now. Ultimate killed him indoor. The cause of this was basically teammate missing a smoke on door lurk. There's going to be multiple times where he was just sneaking into the radio room where Ultimate was holding while 3 teammates were already in front of the Zontix. He's going to catch the bullet anyway. And oh, you know what? It's just unfortunate, unlucky timings all across the board. And, you know, people see the scoreline and they're maybe memeing about it, but, you know, full picture is a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah, don't want to dunk on him too much. Now, when we move on into that second half, you know, Spirit, they get 6 rounds in a row. I'm thinking, you know what, this might be game over for Team Liquid. But then what happens on round 21, Stico? They pull off a rush towards ramp where, guess who is holding? Oh yeah, it's Zontix again.
Oh yeah, it was Zontix. He was managing to scramble the kind of half back away, but I would love to see this from the different position because they literally chased him down. I don't know if this was prep or they saw the Pixel or M4 sticking out through the box. I don't know what really happened here, but this is to me crazy that you take this kind of approach to the ramp clear, and this is only position that you're going to be focusing on. I mean, props to Liquid, whatever happened there, I would love to see more about it, but for now, it definitely felt like Zontix had completely string of unlucky rounds, and he tried to recover on the CT side. It wasn't enough.
Not to sound BM, but do you think Liquid just pressed tab and looked, oh, where's Zontix playing? Oh, should we just rush it? Should we just be hella fast? Because clearly his aim is not on point. Like, do you think that could be a possibility?
I'm pretty sure that teams of this caliber come into the game already with kind of prepared game plan, which they want to stick with. And obviously, if that doesn't work, then you can spot out the weaknesses of the player. And if player is having bad game for whatever reason, yeah, well, you might try to abuse it. But they tried to come ramp once where Shiro was there with an AWP and they got shut down. And then when Zontix actually took this position, they just ran him down. I have no clue what happened, but...
I really want to relive that last round, though, because that was, I mean, undoubtedly the highlight of basically this whole series so far. Let's roll that final round from Nuke because, yeah, Naf just having so much impact here. Can you walk through Why do you think he approached the clutch like this? Obviously, this is a great timing that he managed to pull off the first player, but why do you think he thought, okay, I'm going to go all the way down, up through ramp, and kind of potentially catch him off guard, which we did successfully?
I mean, the C4 being dropped in this position is going to be incredibly difficult for you to clear all the spots coming from the most obvious angle and maybe even second most obvious angle. They're going to be just ready for it. He opted to do this, and I like it. I liked it immediately as he jumped down the vent, because you have to be resourceful in these kind of situations. He didn't have too many nades. He didn't have even time to work with. Once the clutch would develop into potential 1v1, he had to basically kill them in the setup, and going from down ramp was the most unexpected thing even I couldn't predict. So I can imagine that CTs were caught off guard. And I like the boost idea, but in the end, that was the worst possible thing, because the elevation kind of gave NAF the advantage to not be tradable.
That's the thing I was going to ask you. Hindsight 2020, would you have done the boost? Now you'd have changed it up? How would you have set up for that?
Oh, you're giving me way too difficult questions. It depends on the utility, and also, you know, maybe you can also stick to the setup where you just, one guy is covering the bomb, trying to win 1v1, and then the other guy is going to play, let's say, around A side, and if the guy is going B, that's when you actually can beat him into the side. So you can play 2 isolated 1v1s. This is another approach that maybe some of the teams would go for. Spirit decided to play together with the team play, didn't pay off. Lesson learned. We move on to third map.
Yeah, one final question just to wrap up. Nuke, obviously, that was the map pick of Team Spirit. How would you rate them, like, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of the roller coaster of emotions that we were kind of put through that map? Because I was left with a bit of a bitter taste after that first half.
It definitely left a little bit bitter taste, but we have to look at it from the position that no one really went off for Team Spirit.
True.
And they became competitive in the end. So that might be a good sign that they don't need Donk putting 30 bombs to beat teams and win maps. So at some point, they weren't even, none of them were in positive numbers, while none of the Liquid players were in negative numbers. So it could, and still was a pretty close game. So it was a good sign.
Well, one final map will separate Liquid and Team Spirit. That map is going to be Anubis, going down after the break. It all comes down to the Temple of Anubis. Now, despite Liquid starting off slow in this series, they well and truly bounce back on their opponent's map pick of Nuke. JKS getting, some potassium in, a key banana to be warming up into this third map. Stiko, you said this is a nice handshake between these two teams. Why do you think that is?
I think it's a pretty good stalemate, the third map to watch. I think both of the teams are pretty comfortable going into this. It's been playground for them to even pick the map potentially in some matchups. So I'm pretty happy with what we're going to see for the third map, and obviously Anubis. I'm looking forward.
Yeah, for Team Liquid, they've only had one loss on record in the past 3 months, so looking pretty solid for them. We will be knifing for sides. So can you just give the viewers a little TLDR? Which side do you really want to be starting off on this map, Stiko?
Yeah, Anubis probably the most T-sided map in the pool right now, and by heavy margin, whether it is pro games or just face-it games that you guys play at home, it's going to be definitely tough to build something on the CT side when it comes to economy or place. It's just how it is. The map is definitely favoring those T-sides and AK duels, but what we can focus on is actually the CT sides of these teams. What they're going to cook up for the defensive side. Are they going to put an aggression into place early on? Are they going to heavily rely on setups? Are they going to give up mid, for example, a lot? Because that's the new meta of Counter-Strike that Eternal Fire and Vitality are trying to do as well from EPL Finals. So this is, Anubis is kind of next layer of advanced tactics and adaptability, I would say.
Yeah.
And Prep is going to play a heavy role in this.
Definitely. I want to ask you a question of how Ultimate is going to be attacking this map specifically, because I think he was a player that, well and truly warmed up into Nuke. Obviously, first half he was doing a decent job, but I think his impact really came in that second half. Where do you see him, liking to play around on this map of Anubis?
That's a great question. And for the Opera, I generally want to say that on Anubis, I want you to float around as much as possible. I want you to be on A side, on B side, on middle. Obviously, pick the rounds where you think these areas are going to be contested in the first place. So you want to be in the thick of it, in the action, and also as well not be stuck behind the execute, because the sides are generally pretty hard to retake, especially in man disadvantage. So Ultimate, I want you to be forward, look for these kills.
What about on the side of Team Spirit? Because they were putting together, what I thought was going to be a decent comeback. I was kind of sold on the prospect that this might be a 2-0. Where do you want them to be delivering in this third map?
I'm going to be putting my focus on that B-side duo of Magix and Chopper/Dong. I mean, that's definitely a trio then.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Basically, these guys are going to have some incredible utility usage for defensive part of the map. And I'm always loving the reactions they have towards certain executes, certain contact plays. Definitely going to be keeping an eye out for this. And therefore, that CT side is going to be a little bit easier to play, and for T-side Liquid, it could be harder not to crack.
I'm going to put you under the microscope here, under the spotlight, if you will. Do you remember who you picked for your GGBet predictions when we had to submit them last night, this morning, depending on how early you were? Who did you pick to win the series?
I did pick Team Spirit.
Okay, I was on the Liquid side of the equation, because I think from what I saw at EPL, just wasn't sold on Spirit being synergized. Having seen both these two maps go down, who do you think is now going to be taking this series?
I'm going to still stick to my prediction of Team Spirit, but I'm going to say that I'm a terrible predictor. So here I am doing analyst job.
How did the predictions go so far today?
I'm good with 2 so far.
You good with
Face
2?
kind of let me down,
That's
but
all right.
other than that, I'm pretty good. Honestly, content with my...
Hey, here we go. I mean, it's probably better than Anders, I'm assuming. Yes,
Anders
it's
is
most
going against the
definitely
current.
better than Anders. My God. Oh no, does that mean that I'm crazy going with the Liquid pick because I followed Anders? The blind leading the blind, I guess. Who's winning so far? Darth's doing a pretty good job. Well, no, actually it depends on the Spirit results. Yeah, this is just start of the day. So we got 9 lives. When you get a pick right and somebody gets it wrong, I think you get the opportunity to steal a life. Who are you going to steal from?
I
You
mean,
get that opportunity, Stiko. You've been influencing the green room, right?
yeah, she's by my right side. But who I'm going to steal.
Wait, what? No, that wasn't who they said. They said steal of Anders, dude. Steal of Anders.
I was told we are a duo for this, so I'm not going to steal off of anyone else. I'm going to leech off of your predictions.
Right, let's get back to the matchup at hand, because I'm not so happy about that, Stiko. Anubis, just overall in terms of how this map has been developing, obviously, the newest addition to, well, one of the newest additions to the pool. How do you think this map has been like, you know, stress tested by teams? Where do you think like the most of the developments have kind of happened in terms of how teams approach this?
That's a great question as well. I think it's low-key becoming, in terms of popularity, the new Mirage, I would say.
Okay.
I think people love to play the map in both top teams and the PUG environment, and that's lovely to see. As many games as we can get on these kind of maps, I love it, and I'm open-minded to any kind of change when it comes to map pool. So whenever a new map comes, I'm loving it when it kind of gets its, you know,
Yeah,
recognition.
The sunshine. Yeah, I love that. So you're not a minus Mirage man if we're talking future changes to the map pool.
I mean, I'm kind of radical. I would,
Right.
I would be even okay with leaving all 7 maps and just bring 7 new maps. Like,
Wait, so we'd have 14 maps?
No, no,
Or
no.
you're saying completely
change. Like
Yo,
at least
what?
change like 3 maps each season.
Okay, so like post-major, we come in with like, cut half of them, cut half the crappy ones, bring Train back in?
As I said, I'm a radical man, but at least some change are welcomed. And
Give
right
me
now,
some examples. Like, are you saying minus Vertigo at least?
oh yeah, Vertigo is definitely
Thank
gone.
God, my God, I hate that map.
I think
so
everyone,
much.
I think everyone here does because no one really played it even in the first day, I believe.
No, not so far that I've seen. Okay, plus what then? Minus Vertigo, plus what?
Let's get
Cobble?
Train,
Okay.
Cobble, Cash.
Old Cobble? Not new Cobble.
Of
surely.
course, old one.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
I don't know how that would play in CS2 actually with
Yeah, true.
with the different smokes and everything, but Train is definitely always good addition. Cash, I saw some leaks of Cash being remade, and I would love to have that eventually.
It's very pretty. Yeah, new Cash or old Cash? I kind of love, I don't know, I have a bit of a affinity towards.
I saw the pictures only of the new one, so I haven't really played it.
Yeah.
I can't really stress it, but I like the colors.
Sorry, we've gone on a complete tangent right now. Somebody has indeed won the knife. That is indeed Liquid. The guy's yelling behind us. So in theory, you would imagine they would start on the T side of things, is what you're saying?
On the T side of things, but as I said, I'm very bad at predictions, so let's see.
Where are we focusing on then? If we've got the T side of Liquid, if that is what's happening, maybe production can confirm or deny that for us. Who should we be looking at for Liquid?
I would definitely like to be the main spectator of Twist because he's going to take on that impactful role of taking middle a lot. He's going to be, again, in-game leading from that most impactful center position of the map. I really like to, you know, see him perform well in this kind of things because he's one of the most important parts of the map. But as I said that, we're having information that they are starting CT.
They're going to start CT.
As I said, don't trust my words ever.
Okay, so let's flip that question then. Spirit, T side, what are we looking at?
I don't want to say it again with how mid is important, but let's see how Shiro is gonna utilize the AWP and how he's going to shut down Ultimate because so far it felt like in important and impact rounds it was very easy for Ultimate to get something rolling, and let's see how he's going to deal with that if he has to start on CT.
It's a very good point. You know what? So many questions posed, and it's time to get ourselves some answers. We got Anubis with Connor and Mo.
Yes, thank you so much, Freya and Stiko, for breaking that one down. Taking CT side first, we're talking about a Team Liquid, of course, that comes into this Anubis at 8-1 is their record on the map. Our GG bet odds coming into map 3 still favoring Spirit 1-2. Yeah, Mo, I think taking CT side, a little curious. We're talking about 45% win rate on the CT side for Team Liquid. Both these teams, a 50% win rate in the Pistols. You know, I think this is a great place for this series to end.
Yeah, it's excellent.
I don't know about you, but I remember a Team Spirit collapse versus Mongols on this very map. They can have their off games.
I was literally just thinking about that map because that's one where like Donk was doing nothing.
Yes.
Like, that was one of the games that was like suspiciously passive for someone like Donk. Some of the other games that Spirit have lost, Donk still looked like himself. That was one specifically where he did it. So I think that's not happening today. Doesn't feel like it for sure.
Right.
But we still don't know why it did. That's the thing. So it's definitely true that this is a banger third map that we have up in store for us.
And I think this one actually skews Liquid to the favorite to close out this series. I'm
Dude,
going to
they're
stick to
5 maps straight with Vitality in there.
You know, that's what I'm saying. A near 70% win rate on T sides once we get there. But their choice, and they go CT half first. Flashbang from Heaven. Yeah, Zontic's going to eat that one, but ooh, Donk's here to give cover. JKS's Berettas can't get a victim. And then Donk wants to come at this with a little more gusto. He will peel Twists off. That's 2 dead long A. But does that queue up JKS, or excuse me, Yakinder to catch them off? Nice
Still
gush.
done.
Donk
Done,
is
done.
just all over this. 3 kills looking likely, sure enough, doing everything so far in the pistol. We get a compromised B site in the meanwhile. Down goes Donk at the hands of Ultimates, all while Naf gets close on the flank.
The tricky man who won the last map by himself that last round.
With a ratty little upper to lower retake.
Look at how they're playing this situation. It's perfect to counter NAF.
But is the bomb plant tucked? Yeah, it is. The bomb plant's tucked on this side. They could jump on top of that and cause all sorts of pandemonium if Shiro had died.
Molly.
But he's got a molly ready. He's not going to chuck it down just yet, and still, no time. Naf's going to go for the save. I felt like one of those post plants that could have gotten wild.
I think Nafly was like, well, where are they? You know, well, where are they then? And as long as Shiro had that molly angle, so it just comes down to the utility. How poor or how good. No flash. Oh, and he punishes the shoulder peek. This is really nice.
Stuck around for a second, dropped the nade, and still manages the second frag to Chopper. Thought like that would be the moment he gets run down. JKS extends out wide, deals damage to Shiro, but Magic's hands busy with the plant. And now he can come out to try and help with his 100 health, but it's still just that Mac 10 at a distance. Shiro swings, and he connects for another frag. Naf, shaves the headshot off Magic.
Woo.
And it's a 1v1.
Him to the team.
See
It
if
could be
it's
his
like
best.
a JDC Ancient situation.
I mean, he's good on
Wow,
both.
look at this. Flash across the bridge. Settle down, boys. There's that confidence. And there's what it gets you. 3 players fighting bridge, 4 frags back from Spirit. Nothing for Liquid to be happy about. Triple kill out of Shiro. I mean, they had the better buy. And they get absolutely blasted. Now, JKS keeps a bit of pressure on this half of the map, thinks that his presence will turn them towards A. That's not the case.
Said we still coming. In fact, we're coming faster now that we know you're here. Surprisingly, it's actually, I mean, we've seen some great rounds. I mean, there was that Virtus Pro map. It was like their inaugural game, I think it was, where we had 32 frags in the overtime game. So there was some infamous Anubis maps, but sparse utility they have gets used well. They get Shiro into this corner. The Chopper wins E-Box.
Yo, turns from the flash.
And everyone on Spirit dies?
3 kills instant.
Wow, that's such a massive round to win here for Liquid. They come in with almost nothing. They're almost out of utility. They don't maintain E-Box control. They have no one pushed. They don't lose a single player. What even happened there?
That's an Alt F4 on 3
F10
PCs.
enter. Spirit rely on very strong T sides in the games they do win. This could arguably be their best Anubis win, because a lot of the teams they played, even the ones they've won against, are...
Odds are that smoke was going to come down nonetheless, so at least now he's actually in here, ready to hold off. We get the turn from JKS towards camera. Head tucked down. Heaven contact first. Nice one from JKS. It's Naf in with impact. Shiro, missed chance, and the pistol's going to prevail. 15 to the clock for Magix. Bomb down outside camera. He cannot leave for free. Ultimate's got this one locked in, so he should have. And he's actually going to allow for Magix to go for the save, perhaps with the off.
Yeah, that's a gift for Shiro. He's happy about that.
Time expires, Liquid take a lead, and that's all because Naf didn't waste time holding off in middle, put up.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Excuse me, Zonta's on the other side of the map. This is Magix. Coincidentally damaged at the same time. He was getting naded up in rugs by the looks of it. I was telling you lies.
Zontix is still 0-6, though. You weren't lying about that.
That part is unfortunately true. Painfully accurate. Zontix, don't die and spawn the bomb. That'd be embarrassing.
Palpably painful.
Donk entry. 2 players inside. Oh, can he entry? What a stupid question.
What are you, stupid?
Of course he can. Unfortunately for him, though, no trade frag. Zontix comes in a second too late. Shiro trying to find that opening as we praise his 12-6 performance so far. No op in hand, but a good 1v1. And now he's opened up sight.
No, Yakinder's going to hear this.
But can he stop it? Because he's got to walk.
Yeah, that's true. He's going to miss the timing. The plant can come in. Zontix, when he got impact on Nuke, that's when Spirit started winning rounds.
And they smoke Yakinder off. Oh my
Whoa,
god,
what a crazy plant.
Shiro, oh, he connects into Naf. And as they're still cautious about Long, Shiro's looking for his third kill of the round. He is the only reason this opened up. They're thinking about the threat towards Long. Yakindar, oh, he at least sees Zontix, calls the kill to JKS. Shiro can clutch.
Oh boy.
He gets off sight. He hits another, but the trade frag's there from the Aussie. And you gotta gamble somehow, some way. Oh, Naf blind, sees the cross. Hangs on to the control of the bomb site. Op comes back from Dark, dueling towards Jail. If not for that smoke, JKS right into the mix. Shiro picks up one. Trade frags come out to the favor of Liquid, and it's another moment here where Spirit look dazed and confused.
After map 1, thought maybe we'd get that upset from Spirit on this map, but it has been a total change-up, and we're even talking about a nuke that could have gone south if not for Nafly's big clutch on the last round. And now Liquid full control of Anubis. There's a sight for Sore Eyes. On fire, 7.
Oh my. JKS fired his feet. Waits for the flash, gets nothing. Oh, this one's looking sketchy, man. That's a lot of utility damage, but the T's don't come through at the same time. And now it feels like Liquid have picked up a bit of space within sight. Good frags back from Magix. Oh, it's ultimate. Swapping over to the M4.
Yo!
Another 3 kills in. We've got the player on site and Chopper, but it's just the Tech 9. He goes for the gun. Half his health now shaved off. Dived on by Yakindar.
Yeah. And now he's the best streamer.
That's true. Unless he's offline right now. Oh, nice.
Clipped.
Perfect timing on the peak there. There was like an ominous amount of empty space, and Team Liquid end up getting wrapped up within it. Always down for a twist op round, but at the moment, JKS solo A. Cautious about camera, has a reason to be. Nobody there to keep Chopper in check. Smoke grenade, but great timing on the peak. Can't manage a second frag. Zontix doubles down. Naf gonna get bested by Shiro. That op everywhere. And it really is making a difference. Already posted for the arrival of Twists. Oh, and he gets shut down by Chopper. So a 4th round added to... Yet to split pistols in these series. This series, singular. Maps plural. Oh my god, what is this routing? Back through the beach, over toward... They're going A! As Yakinder finds the opening kill.
Wow, they ran credit card right there in spawn. Nobody's moved, though, over on this side of the map.
Shiro turns the Beretta. Zontix getting the first kills. Great. Oh, JKS comes out from camera. And that is the helping hand they needed. Now, we go 2v2. Donk's got the Berettas pushing through the camera smoke. Magic's just trying to cause a ruckus, trying to serve up a distraction. Donk comes swinging. Oh, and they both get their kills. We split pistols to try and keep this deciding map of the... Mac 10's the front of the charge. Utility coming out, but they're ahead of it. JKS is ahead of it. Oh, he gets just the one. We get Nafly with the return frag. And A-Site looking under wraps. No contest to stop that bomb plant.
Yeah, it gets put down, and it looks like Spirit don't want anything to do with this. They are still playing very far back, starting to get closer. I guess they're looking for Yakinder, who's pretty far away.
And he is late lurking around Temple as this retake attempt is actually coming out. They're close enough to pull this off.
Yeah, this is awkward. Could they actually still get it?
Oh, Yakinder's trying to get in, but now that smoke between him and Boris. Magic's into the retake. They go. They keep their head down behind Cake. Trade's good. Yakinder arrives in time. That's what matters. Yakinder arrived in time. Got the trade frag and sends the second one. Did he not hear him?
No. Oh my god, there's just too many mollies and stuff, but he'll still get free peek and kill anyways.
Oof, Chopper, my man. You know, the hearing goes first, they say. Yakinder's gonna try to press in. Good luck with that. Donk, eyes sharp as a hawk. Makes sure that both go down. We get the triple. And poor Naf tagged down to 29. That is a solid hold from Spirit. It's one that could have gone real bad in middle. But Ultimate none the wiser to Chopper's position, and that man advantage gets flexed as Donk goes big.
Yeah, no small feat right there. We need the permanent picture-in-picture of Donk.
This round to me is almost like reminiscent of the CT round when Liquid just went charging over the bridge out of the spawn and lost 3 players.
Yeah.
Like, they definitely could have just slowed it down a bit for Dark or whatever not, but they saw a tempo, they tried to dive it, and, well, you see how it went. Cleared away, 3 survived. Donk's big triple kill, worth its weight in gold. Just pressing into it. CT smoke off long nonetheless. Ooh, Chopper just gets deleted. Tries to go for a little info, takes a bullet between the eyes, and now Yakindar's position.
Bro, this is a tough position, actually. Yeah, 0 smokes here. CT side.
This all comes down to calls, and we start to see that bomb double back to the right site. JKS, yep, gets this kill, keeps the pressure up. Watch that rotation. He's coming, and JKS
Lights out.
selling him snake oil, as it is indeed the B site. We hear the rumblings of util, so Donk gets a little closer, but nothing he should be able to do here. Naf on jail. Oh, nice headshot from Naf the moment Donk steps forward. And yep, because of the JKS double, really no footing over towards B. Why would you see that coming?
No, those were Donk kills, basically out of JKS. 1 frame peaks. You see him, then you're dead. He hits you, you hit the ground. That was real quick from JKS. Can't ask for much more. Uh-oh. It's a rough spray. JKS could win this half, to be honest.
Boy, nice flash. Oh man, a whole pack of pistols. And Yakindar on cleanup only gets 1. It's okay. Bomb can go down on B, and luckily for Liquid, there is no threat here whatsoever. A nigh impossible round for Spirit to pick off, so the fact they get anything.
Yeah, that's actually solid to get 2 AKs out of that. Full USP push.
Got a silver
Why
light.
always buy a flash? 1 flash. Come on.
Flashbang,
Don't be
200
cheap.
bucks.
Don't be cheap.
Come on, who ain't got 200 bucks?
Was that an AK down? Uh-oh.
Yeah, they lost one of the AKs.
Yeah. That Donk, man. You give him guns, you just can't tell him what to do with them.
Barring Zontix, that's all that's left. Shiro has to deliver, and he hits Nap in the background. Re-peak chance should be good. Frag grenade goes down in front of it, and all that's left of Liquid now stuck behind this util. And Shiro still holding on to the fountain, nails another. Him and Zontix, 2 kills apiece. And all of Liquid evaporates on the approach of the bomb site. Solid hold, even with the numbers low. Those that were there delivered.
Yeah, it couldn't have been much.
Donk in the corner, Chopper on the angle. It's Chopper contact, Donk. Ready to lock it in, Tech9 swings, dies. Opper connects. Now you know you've got Donk locked in with you, but is it you that's locked in with him? Ultimate doesn't leave yet.
Gave him too much time to get comfortable.
Yeah.
They'll shove you slightly out of the sight, but I mean, it's not a bad spot to be in if you're on the T side. 4v4, you're still at an advantage here. I think the thing is, there's this double op setup that is just so precarious, right? They can't move that much. Liquid doesn't know it yet. I think this is actually a great call for Spirit. Zontix is here watching camera for lurks, and all they're hoping for is contact plays. If Magix gets a free op shot because they think Shiro's on the other side of the map, that pays for the op.
Down to 30 seconds again. We saw what happened when things got flustered.
We got
They
no
get
flashes
stuffed.
now, man. Magix can literally win this round.
If he hits the shot,
No smokes either.
he's got an incendiary if needed to. Ultimate smoke's about to fade, but Donk's barrel's pressed against this. Oh man, he pulls a nade. 15 seconds, missed op shot long. They
the volley
have to
comes in,
charge
they have to
through
leave.
if they want, or they save. 10 seconds to the clock, another Molotov goes down, and that just gives Magix a chance to hit. Ultimate comes wide, there's no time to plant. Donk hangs on to the backside, dies, so be it. Time makes a world of difference. 3 frags for Ultimate, no chance to plant. Ultimate looking to be the hero, unchecked his Chopper.
I have no idea.
Nice
Nice
prediction. And he hangs on for the second.
He deserved more bullets. He was so good on that transfer.
AK changes hands. Twists goes down right after. And nobody else has Kevlar. Oh, but does it matter? JKS and Naf. Hold up.
Wait a second.
Of all the rounds, unarmored headshots come through from both the rifles. We saw Magix miss the first op shot back on that B site 1 round prior.
Yeah, did Zontix even want to smoke this?
Even if he hits the first one, suddenly there is a trade potential, especially as Magix continues to come forward, and he'll snap that shot down. White swing, beautiful couple off shots from Magix.
I'm gonna lie. I mean,
JKS looking to come and join them, but do Ultimate and Yekindar try to take this fight first before the third comes through? Donk, same corner, same spot, no surprises. Oh, the fire inching towards him, and he gets another headshot. How dare you think you can best him?
it just evaporates.
Oh, but missed op shots this time. Magix leaves that little bit of slack. Naf can't get a second. Twist trades out, and Donk goes down. It's 12 on the line here for Liquid.
Are they still coming in?
Yep, by the looks of it. And Shiro ready, but down goes the smoke on the wrong position.
The flash is bad. Oh.
He misses his chances. The flash doesn't hit. No wall bang chance on him. Banked nade for JKS. Twist survives the impact and goes so deep through this temple that what do you know?
Okay.
Down you go. Twist calls for the 12th of Team Liquid.
It's the 1v2 to make that possible. That first shot on the cross.
Oh man, and then the push. The trade's good. Donk repositioning, still working alongside Chopper. Op hones in, but it's another headshot. He just doesn't go down. 21 frags. Twist tries his chance. Damage is good. It's a pistol out, and the kid's dead. We go 3v3. Tons of damage still done versus Twists. We saw lightning fast entries from JKS on A earlier this T side, but now it's his MAC-10
I mean, Zontix doesn't know that he's here.
versus
He's
pistols
looking
now.
to smoke the main choke point. Yeah, on the pistol.
That's the limitations, right? That's why Donk goes for that wide swing. He's the best equipped for the situation. He gets his job done with the double. Kindar hanging on just in case anybody else from that B site tries to make their move. They forfeit A entirely. No kid on the play.
There's not going to be a retake on this round, surely.
But Twist is sticking around. Dude, you've got 6 HP and you've got that bomb.
Yeah.
A straight pistol bullet.
They like to play this
Critical
down on
timing.
the clock, but I mean, Spirit are the ones who are moving.
This
the cogs
fight.
are
Oh,
turning.
He turns the wrong way.
What?
Oh, silver lining, there are guns to go grab, but like you said, playing for the
Oh, because they
retake.
have a smoke.
Oof. They're going to nab those weapons, see that B is clear, and try to scramble over as fast as they can.
They're going
Zontix,
through it.
He's left a lot to be desired this series, but can he make up for it? It's 3 low players and a P250. Fire at his feet, and he hits that headshot. 2 critical sidearm frags. Yekindar into the clutch. Oh man, hands no longer busy. AK comes up with the smoke to cover camera. But does he think about the flank? Or concentrate attention towards camera instead, where Spirit have doubled up with a huge health advantage.
They're
the
willing-
Kevlar, the new guns.
They're willing to wait this out. There's a molly here for Spirit to use on main that he can't really fight through.
No kid. It's got to be that 10-second defuse front side sight. He plays in front of whatever molly would be there, and missed shots out of Magix on the rifle. No time. There's just no time. He's going to fight with him. He takes it down, and Yekindar posts Liquid's 13th. In their first showing over Team Spirit, it's another big scout.